Hello guys, your psychologist Kate again with you. Today I'm showing you 11 first date tips that are actually useful. So, you've asked a gorgeous girl out and you want your first date together to go well. I get it. It can be stressful, but that's why knowing these tips, which tell you exactly what women do and don't want on the first date, is important. So, here are 11 first date tips for men. Number 1, be normal. Be normal might sound vague, but all it means is show her a normal experience and not on this weird or unusual. Don't take her to an overall violent, gory or graphic movie. Don't show her at dinner how you can burp the alphabet. And don't bring a magic set with you to the date and surprise her with an illusion. Instead, be normal. Be considerate, be polite and down to earth, and take her somewhere normal, fun, casual and light-hearted. Number 2, show up on the time. This tip shouldn't surprise you, as it's generally polite to show up on the time. But why is it so important on your first date? Because being late shows her one or two things: either you are too lazy and or irresponsible to plan your date to be on the time, or you don't value her time enough to make your date a priority. Plus, waiting for you is just annoying, and that alone is the last impression you want to make on the first date, right? Number 3, be proud enough of your appearance to dress well. You don't have to spend all day getting ready for your date, but that doesn't mean that you should only spend a few seconds getting ready. She looks her best to show you that you are worth the effort. So why wouldn't you do the same for her? Put on a nice clean shirt, groom your beard and hair, and please shower. Show her that you care enough about her to put in the effort to look your best. Number 4, have a well-designed date. This might be the most important step for you to first date success. And luckily, with the right formula, planning a fun, laid-back date is easy. So, what's the right formula? Simple. A meal plus an activity. Take her to a good meal somewhere nice, but not over fancy. That to an activity like mini golf, ice skating or an arcade. This combination gives you fun, easy way to get to know her without pressure of a formal dinner. Number 5, don't let her know the whole plan. Have a plan for the date, but don't let her know exactly what the plan is. Women love surprises, especially on the first date. It shows that you are spontaneous, fun, and will always show her a good time. Now, it's important to let her know some information about the date, like if she should dress up, bring something warm, or avoid the high heels. But don't tell her everything. She will love the excitement and surprise of unknown. Number 6, compliment her. Every woman loves thoughtful and appropriate compliments. But what do we mean by thoughtful and appropriate compliments? Thoughtful compliments are specific to her, not general or vague. And appropriate compliments are neither too serious, not too sexual. Guys, just like you want to know women are thinking, women want to know what men are thinking about her, especially if it's something nice. So compliment her. It will help makes the second day all the more likely. Number 7. Don't just talk about yourself. You won't make her likely you by overloading her with information about yourself. Not only will that push her away, but it's also a huge turn off for a woman. So instead, ask her thoughtful questions about her family, her past, her interests, and goals in life. Go into the date with the goal of getting to know her as much as it's possible. You will notice that showing that much interest in her makes her like you more, and even makes her want to get to know your life, your lifestyle better. Number 8. Think about your first date questions and conversation starters. Both men and women fear too much silence on the first date. So, plan out a few conversation starters that you can ask her, like if you had an entire day of work to do whatever you wanted, why would you do? Where in the world do you want to travel most? Or how would you spend $1 billion? Even if you don't use this, it's nice to know that you have them if needed. Number 9. Know if you should kiss her. Most girls expect a kiss on the first date, but if you think about it, you are much more memorable if you don't kiss her then. You'll be different from overage guys who've kissed her right away in the past, and she will even be more excited to kiss on the second date. So, consider waiting to kiss for the first time and make her really want it by the time it comes on your second date. Number 10. Land a second date. You might have heard the rule to wait 3 days before calling a girl after a date, but that rule is absolutely ridiculous, and the reason is simple. She doesn't want to wait around for 3 whole days to hear that you like her enough to go out again. So, call her next day and schedule your second date. Number 11. Keep in touch. After a great first date, it's important to keep in touch with her. So, call or text every few days to let her know you're still interested. Why should you do that? If you don't continue to what a lot of guys think, it will not make her like you more. It will only make her confused or angry. So, keep a good impression from your first date and keep in contact with your girl. There is my 11 first date advices. Use them to nail your first date and even land a second one. If you enjoy this video, let me know in comments, and I'll be so pleasant that you send me more comments and click to subscribe. Thank you for this watching. Your Kate. Bye bye.